All right, YouTube. What an awesome, exciting day today. We're finally going to get our little bass boat out in the water and give it a try and see what it does. I'm so stoked and excited. Been busy working on the tractor, working on the pontoon boat. Haven't had a chance to get back to this since I got it started. First thing I'm going to do is just kind of put it in the water, let it sit for a while, make sure nothing's leaking, check everything, get the motor down, start it up, and maybe we'll take it for a little spin, maybe not, we'll see. But in the meantime, here we go. I'll take you along for the journey, put you up on my head and make it happen. Got my mud boots on, trying not to get myself all wet. Oh, I do believe one of my boots is leaking. Dang, that's cold. Well, here we go. Into the boat. Just kind of check things over real quick, make sure ain't nothing leaking. You're not getting any water in here. I hear something, but that's coming out of the seat. That's all right. Everything appears to be dry in here. That's a good sign. Let's see what we can do about getting this motor down, getting her started. Oh, that's beautiful. That's freaking beautiful. Give her a little prime here. Fire her up. Let it run a little bit. Give her some gas. A little more prime. Actually, let's pump this thing up a little bit. Not sure where my bulb is at. First time I put that tank in here. There it is. Pump her up a little bit. Just let it run for a while. We're in no big hurry here. Make sure this thing's gonna stay running. I hate for us to get out there on the first time and things just not work out. I started up at the house before I left, but I raised the motor up and all that gas poured out. Give her a little time there warming up. Not sure why or what, but ain't had her out here ever. First time. I know she's gonna run. I've had her running at the house. So see what's going on here. Looks like maybe getting a little air in there. Pump that bulb up a little bit. Looks like maybe we're got a little kink in the line right here. Pump that bulb up. Yeah, it looks like she's not pumping in gas. We'll keep playing with it and see what it's going to take to get her going. This is why you never pull your boat off the trailer before you get it started. go. So it seems like it's warmed up now. It's been sitting in kind of revved up. I feel good about that. I do want to pull it out of the water though and see what the water inside in the bilge pump area is about. I've got the bilge pump on right now. See if it's sucking it out. What I noticed was I had the live well pump on, so I was filling up my live well. I got some water in there. Not sure what that's from. Not sure if it's from the live well filling up and emptying out. But, you know, either way, we're going to kind of figure it all out. I have to pull the boat out to unhook the transom straps. So we'll just move forward and see how all this plays out. How cool. Turns it off. Turn it back on. See all that mud is stirring up. Pretty shallow right in here. I keep turning on this pump by mistake. The switch does that to me. And I think that's where I'm getting all that water from. But either way, we're going to check it out. Make sure that we don't have a leak. Like I said, this is my first time out in this boat. Sure hate to have a mess on my hands. One of the things I like to do is crawl through here sometimes. May not be able to do that today. So to figure out where the hole in my boot is. Man, it's terrible. This thing about mud boots, they don't last very long. Okay, I'm gonna turn this thing off here. Actually, I'm gonna leave it running for a little bit. See what all we get out of all this. A small, reliable Yukon. It's got 249,000 miles on it. I guess I should ask for more, huh? I'm thankful. This thing has saved me for years. Sometimes I take the Ford F-250, but I got all my fishing stuff and everything inside this one. We'll make sure that our motor's not dragging. Stop right there and see what it's all about back there. See what the motor looks like. You know, I want to feel comfortable about being able to pull this thing out with the motor down and not be dragging. I don't know what all this water in here is about. Looks like it's quite a bit actually. So that's one of my reasons for not just going out. Let's pull this plug out and let it drain, see what happens. Oh yeah, that's a lot of water in there. And some of that may have been in there for a while, but I doubt it. It looked pretty dry when I first got in it. I'm not sure where it came from. That's one of the things that I need to know. I got several of these feed-throughs, bulkheads. You know, I don't know if they're all actually connected, if they're leaking. You know, we got one right here. That one seems to go to the here like an overflow, so that seems to be okay. You know, I'm not sure where the water's coming from. So, you know, maybe we'll set it back in the water again, and after we put the plug in. Well, I have been known to leave the plug out before, especially on the dang jet skis. Man, that's terrible. I'll tell you what, I'm excited to get this thing out there on the water. Just excited. Can't wait. Look at all that water coming out of there. Where's that coming from? The motor sounded good once it warmed up. Maybe we'll take a look around this thing. So, you know, here's a feed through. It looks cracked. There's that one. There's this one. Yeah, I don't know if these things are I don't know what in the world that is. Oh lordy, I see what it is. This dang rabbit. Something made of the rabbit in here. Look at that. Huh? Never know what you're gonna find in these dang things. That was rabbit gut. That's how this stuff works in the country. I gotta tell you, I got in the boat earlier. I started it up. Everything went good. I started raising up the motors to put on the motor mount, or the hoist lift bar, or whatever they call it, and dang cat came running out from underneath, under the seat there, underneath the steering area. And well, I see what it's been doing in here. It's been having a blast. I thought maybe it had some kittens in here, but no, it had it a dang rabbit. So, ain't that something? Last thing I expected. First thing I found. Huh. Alright, we're still leaking out of here. Maybe I can get me a little better view now. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug the hole. Put in my plug. I'm going to back this thing up. I'm going to let it sit in there for a while. I'm going to pull it back out. Then we're going to see if there's any water in it. Now I know that I haven't got my bilge pump or my live well pump running, so we can't blame it on that. And, you know, what we'll have to blame it on is a leak, and then we'll have to find where that leak is. And that's kind of, you know, what this little trip right here is all about. Figure it out. Figure it out. It can't be too complicated. I do want to get some of the rabbit gut off me. Maybe I get in there and see if see, this time we know for sure that all of our feed throughs are out of the water. Let's go around the other side. You know, there could be a little crack down on the bottom I know nothing about. Water can be coming in that way. There's no feed throughs on this side, so really there should be no water in there. We'll let it sit for a while. In the meantime, I'll get me another Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper and some rabbit funk on my fingers. Man. Kitty, kitty, you go. Stay out of my dang boat. So I have to wonder now, was this rabbit in my boat and the cat got it? Or did he catch him a rabbit and bring it in my boat? Man, ain't that something? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be showing y'all this rabbit gut nastiness. But, you know, I thought I'd share a little bit of life on the farm with you. That's it right there. You just never know what you're going to find. So the best I can tell, if I was to try to get this boat off of there, I'm probably going to have to put it in the water a little deeper. I'm still kind of trying to figure out, you know, every boat and every trailer has its own little uniqueness about it. Let's try to get out there and see what's going on. Boy, I sure like to not get any more water in my boot. Ugh. I can tell it's from the back. Maybe it's this right here. Who knows? Well. So if we got no water in there, then we're doing good, and maybe we'll move forward with taking her out. Let's see what it looks like. And yes, it looks dry. So that's awesome. There's a little seep right there. I see it, and the seep is coming from, it appears to be that bolt right over there. Yeah. Maybe we can see a little better on this side. There you go. That's it right there. So, what we need to do is caulk that hole up real good and we'll be fine. I think that hole is actually up out of the water. Let's see if this bilge pump works. Oh yeah. 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 See, now I'm good with that. That's one step closer to getting her in the water. Even though we're leaking, I believe we can live with that. All right, because the bilge pump works, and we'll drain it out. Very cool. Very, very cool. I do want to get some of this water out of my boot. Man, that's terrible. Well, I use them mainly, I guess, to keep the poop off of cow poop off of me when I'm out on the farm putting out hay. And when it's raining and everything's muddy, I never really submerge them unless I'm out here at the lake. So, alright, let's try to start her up again. If all that's good, I'm real good with that. Real good with that. Wonder what it's going to take to get this thing off the trailer. If I'm in far enough, then we're just gonna go. Let's see what all we have to do over here. I think strap that bad boy down tight. I don't know that I have any tools here with me. Over some, y'all. Always. Let's see what our water situation looks like. How much we're gathering from there. Let's see it. Oh, that bilge pump works good. That's my first time trying it. Now I'm real happy with that, y'all. Real happy with that. Real happy. So I can't get that swivel hook off the front of the boat because I don't have any tools with me. But I think I got what I wanted out of this, other than actually taking it out for a spin. Boy, I really, really want to take it out there for a spin. That's terrible. That's terrible. I do have a pair of needle nose in the car somewhere. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll do the trick. We'll see. Alright, whatever it takes. We just really want to get this thing out for a little spin. Over to the bridge and back and put up. You know, maybe not even take the trailer out of the water. Just far enough to say yeah, 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 yeah. Our maiden little trip, little voyage, a little run, and take care of our leak back there and move forward with you know, a little more restoration, then bring her out in the water and run her. Boy, I sure want to see it go. So, all right, let me dig inside the Yukon and see if I have any tools. Man, that's a good Diet Dr. Pepper. Something about the last few sips is what really does it. All right, let's try to get down from this thing without making a mess. Let's see. Okay, let's pull this thing out of the water again. Man, we are so close.